I've got so much in my head right now. I don't know if I'll be able to get it all out here in a cohesive sort of way that can be understood by anybody. But we're a very, very distracted people. Civilized humans, people that spend money, very distracted. And I think it's of the utmost importance for us to be distracted. If the dominant culture, the elite ruling class, the empire in general, can keep our minds just cluttered with all this noise and garbage, we cannot hear the collective, or God, or the universe, or however you want to look at it. People who meditate and can clear their minds know that there is something that will guide you. I find it funny that conspiracy theorists will follow these breadcrumbs and think they have something so awesome, and they don't realize that somebody put those breadcrumbs there for them to follow. You get me? I mean, do you understand why you would use a trail of breadcrumbs? It would be to mislead somebody, or to run them into a trap, right? Would you not do that? I'm not sure who said it, but somebody once said that the best evidence for a conspiracy is the complete lack of evidence. You dig? That's just leading me into this idea that the Illuminati are the good guys. This term Illuminati came from, there was once a secret society of Illuminati, illuminated people. I believe it was the Rosicrucian fraternity, the Brotherhood of the Rosy Cross, or whatever you want to call it. These were the original alchemists. These were true spiritual gurus. At the time, way back when, they were a secret society, because any sort of spiritual thought or discussion that was tangential to the doctrine, or the imposed rules of the crown, or of the government, it was outlawed, and you would be killed. And like, everybody you knew would be killed just in case you let some spiritual truth slip out that would keep you from staying in line, and doing what you're supposed to do, what you're told to do. And people are totally confused about this whole alchemy thing, because see, turning lead into gold, which is the most popular alchemist idea, is all about human energy. And now, Louis C.K. has said some truly brilliant spiritual stuff. Truly brilliant. In one of his stand-up acts, he said he believes that maybe there's a God, but there's no heaven or hell. There's just God. You get there and it's just God after you die. And I so believe that's true. It's just an energy that we all have to go to. That's where the heaven and hell thing comes from. Because balance has to be achieved, right? And if you've been just a jerk all the time, you have to experience all that jerkness before you can attain balance. You have to experience the pain that you've given out. Now, if you've been trying all your life, you've been down all your life, and you've not had the privilege and the excess that other people have, you're going to experience all that on your rise up to balance. You see what I'm saying? Heaven being up and hell being down. There was also an episode of Louis, I believe, where a friend of his was talking about committing suicide. He was considering suicide. And Louis said, it's not even your life. There's just life. It's bigger than you, and you are just a part of it. Wow. That's just freaking amazing. We're all just, strands in this web. And I'm not sure what comedy special it was from, but the one where he says that New York is just this big piece of litter, and God's like, what do you need money for? And I put food all over the floor. That one, I'm going to try and link some of the Louis C.K. segments. I might not be able to, but I'm going to try and link some of those down below. And now, the reason I put all this together is because my second favorite spiritual text is the Essene Gospel of Peace. And the guy who translated and wrote this has done a lot of amazing things. He's put out many Essene books, books on Zarathustra, the Siddhartha Buddha thing, books on the sacred entity we know as life, how we need to respect life, how we should worship life. Life is really beyond us, you know, as a concept. They got the Higgs boson thing, but life is still a mystery to us, truly. And the guy that did this, my second favorite spiritual text, and many other great spiritual texts, his name was Edmond Bordeaux Szekely, or Szekely. Same last name as Louis C.K. And the very loose string that binds these two together is that he translated these pre-Columbian codices of ancient Mexico. And Mexico's where Louis C.K.'s dad's from. There might not be anything to it, but there might. I just thought I'd make this. Don't be a hater. Be a lover. Live love. Love life. It's all that really matters. Peace.